lesson or the first topic of discussion, that is your Azure Active Directory and security. Okay, so Azure Active Directory and security, let's understand what is there. Okay, let's begin with our first topic, which is Azure Active Directory. The first significant product created when you begin consuming your Azure product and features in your Azure Active Directory, which is also called as tenant. Okay, so this is a first product which you are going to get as soon as you are creating your account. So let's suppose you have there, right, and you have created your subscription. Obviously you have created your account. Simultaneously you will get one, what, you will get one default Active Directory. Okay, we will be getting one default Azure Active Directory. So this is the one thing which we are going to see in this particular lesson. Okay, so it is like an identity as a service. Okay, so it is called as the identity as a service. So this is used to manage your all the IDs. Okay, if you want to have all the IDs in the cloud, this is a place where it has been stored. Let's suppose you have the users. Okay, you have the groups. So in order to understand those things, we are having and using the Azure Active Directory. So where you later create subscription for the account to provision resources in Azure. So it is an identity as a solution. Okay, it is providing and protecting your users, your groups, right? Whenever you need to log into your Azure resources, you must be having your account on your default or respective Azure Active Directory, right? This is important. It is a cloud-based directory and identity management service that helps you to sign in access to the resources. So it's just like an identity. Means how would you confirm your identity, right? Whether you are the authenticated one or not. So we can confirm it using the Azure Active Directory. Azure AD tenants are globally unique and are scoped using a domains. Okay, so this what? So let's suppose a particular person has created. So whenever you are getting the your default Azure Active Directory, it has been appended by .onmicrosoft.com. Okay, .onmicrosoft.com. So let's suppose your Active Directory name is test. So after this is your test is your default Azure Active Directory, but always remember that your default Active Directory name always been appended with .onmicrosoft.com. So whatever be the name, it is been appended after your name. Okay, test.onmicrosoft.com. Okay, and it is globally unique and are scoped using a domain, either default or a custom one. So let's suppose if you want to change this name, let's suppose you don't like this, okay, or you have some company requirement, right? Your company is ABC, so you can also use something called as custom domain. Okay, you can also use something called as custom domain. So if you are using the concept of custom domain, let's suppose your company name is ABC. Okay, so you can abc.com, you can prove that, okay, with your domain registrar. If you prove this your name with your domain registrar, thumbs up, you can use this thing as a custom domain for your Azure Active Directory, for your Azure Active Directory. Okay, so this is all about your Azure Active Directory and your security. So as I mentioned in the starting of this particular module, this is just like an overview from the various services. Whenever we will proceed in the various modules, we are going to see them, these things, in a much more detailed way. Okay, so yeah, so let's proceed further. Now let's understand